going to do some meditation this morning. I'm finding it's a lovely way to start the day, to be honest. I'm starting the day a bit later than normal, you may have noticed. I've not come on here as early as I normally would. Reason for that is I feel a bit tired, and I just decided to take it a bit slower this morning. Well, I had a couple of things I wanted to sort out, because I posted the angel therapy relationship reading. So I put that up this morning, and I had a couple of little things to do like that. Hi, Christine. So and I've just been taking it a bit slower this morning, because I've been purging myself. I've been purging out some attachment stuff, okay? You know, because I've had an attachment that I've needed to pull back from, and so I'm sort of purging that at the moment, and I'm sure you can all relate to that. And then as well as that, I'm trying to sort out the new deck that, you know, I've got my deck that I use on the channel. It's a consciousness deck to help you in your connection to yourself. So I'm in the process of putting that deck together, and also a website, because I think it is quite nice to have a website to sell the deck on, and also for people to look at my website if they want to contact me. It's a bit easier because it'll have a contact box. So there's a few things like that I'm doing, and it just takes it out of you, doesn't it? It just makes you feel quite tired, you know, because you're trying to do so many different things, you know, to do with your life purpose. But then also on a personal level, we're here to clear karma. So I'm purging it the last 3 days, and it's starting to catch up with me now. But obviously it's worth it, because when you're purging out anything to do with attachment, either attachments to people or attachment to objects, obviously you're clearing out old karma. So it's worth doing it, but it does make you feel tired, doesn't it? And you have to sort of, you know, this morning I've just felt like taking it a bit slower, plodding around and not rushing, because I know I can feel physically my body's just purging out this attachment. And you know, I know it's because I'm sort of moving to a higher vibrational level. So, you know, I'm sort of in that transition between vibrations. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So, but it's just nice to start the day with this meditation, because it does center you in the consciousness, because that's what we really are. And it's just the ego that's doing this purging, and it's the ego that makes us feel tired. And that's why the meditation is a really good start to the day, because it's pushing the ego at bay. It's keeping it at bay and centering ourselves in consciousness, which is our true nature, which is actually always ever present. It's just the ego that's obstructing us and making us think we're tired, and making us feel different thoughts, putting pressures on us, things like that. So we want to just practice that every day, is just pushing the ego to one side and centering ourselves in, I don't know why I'm hunching over, and centering ourselves in the consciousness that we really are, you know. Oh yeah, well that's right, you can do the meditation any time of day. I know it's not the same as when it's live, I do understand what you mean, but even if you do it on playback, because it's the fact is, I'm not getting you to focus on anything like a guided meditation. What I'm getting you to do, and myself to do, is to get more mastery at keeping the ego at bay, staying empty, because emptiness is what you really are. Emptiness allows the portal to open for your true spirit to shine through. And that's what, you know, that's what we're really wanting to do, because we want to be the true self, not the egoic false self. So, you know, we can also do that anytime we want, but I just thought it's nice to share it on the channel, you know, and do it together, but you don't have to do it live. I'm just going to grab my charger because my phone's a bit low on battery. Oh, shit. I just knocked my little table and it's got my herbal drink on it. I've got been trying to get back into herbal drinks again, because I went off them for quite a while. I think my energy was not very good and I was just drinking normal tea with milk, but I'm getting back into the herbal ones again, luckily now, which is good, because I think they're more hydrating, aren't they? So anyway, I won't talk too much more because talking is really the ego. So I just, sorry about this, just get the, there we go. Right, so I put chanting on in the background, which I turn right down. If anyone's interested in what chanting I watch, just put a comment up and then I will give you the information. So yeah, just take your time to just listen to yourself, really, and just turn that down. Just starting to go into that emptiness that's within you. That empty space inside you where there's no thoughts. Because all thoughts are ego. And the ego blocks the consciousness that you are. So we're just going into that empty space now. And while we're doing this, you'll notice me, if you've got your eyes open and you're watching, you'll just notice me doing the odd thing with the incense and the candle flame, the bell, the bowl, the crystal, the pendulum. And all the things I'm doing, they're just purely to just, it's like a symbol basically. It's just symbolic of keeping the ego at bay, because it's the ego that's obstructing the pure consciousness that we already are. You know, and if you're psychic or you're very spiritual yourself, like I know a lot of you are, by pushing the ego at bay and going deeper into your consciousness, this will actually enhance your psychic abilities and other spiritual healing abilities that you have. So I'm just symbolically just keeping the ego at bay. But you can just do this sitting down or standing up, whatever, even if you're walking around cleaning, it doesn't matter what you're doing. We're just going into that empty space inside, okay? So I'll stop talking now.